All right, we're back.
We're back.
Y'all already know.
You already know
who we are.
Who we are. I'm just gonna repeat
what
everything.
we're doing.
What we're doing.
And why we're doing it.
That's the one. That's the one. You already know.
Yep.
It's Seriously Podcast, giving you all of the tea on your favorite digital series.
Mm-hmm.
It's Mary.
That's not your name. That's not your name.
I was really about to say it's Mary.
I know. But you're lying
but
to
we're
the people.
one. Nobody needs to know. I'm Mary.
I'm Brittany.
And welcome back.
All right, y'all.
All right. Don't do that. And we here. That's her. Ghetto.
All right, y'all. SERIESLY podcast.
Yeah. She know me. So we are back again, and we are talking about Reasonable Doubt. And before we get into it, make sure you're following us on all social media platforms at
Seriously Podcast.
And listening to us on all podcast platforms at. Did I just say that?
Yes.
I just wish I knew how to talk.
Listen, you can find us wherever you can find podcasts.
Yes.
And if you want to see us, you can see us on Black Oak TV.
That's the place. Coming soon. And just follow us on social media platforms as well.
Absolutely.
You know, DM us, call us, text us, whatever. We're here.
Don't do all that.
Just comment. Just comment.
Be present.
And press like. That's it. That's all we need.
Okay, so this week we are doing Reasonable Doubt episode 7. Mm-hmm. What's the title?
Mm-hmm. The it go what? It go who?
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
They really just doing Jay-Z songs.
Does Jay-Z know about this? Is it clear?
Has anyone spoken to him about this?
Did he sign off? Because we don't want to be
producer?
canceled.
Because I have yet to see Sean
Carter. I haven't seen
yet to see it.
I haven't seen it. I hope it is.
We really hope it is, guys.
Blue Ivy will be very upset.
She does not play these games.
No.
Not on her watch.
No, you can't do that.
She's their manager, for sure.
Absolutely. She don't have time to play. Come on. I'm not messing with Blue Ivy.
In this episode, we are focusing on Lewis.
Lulu.
He innocent. That's all I got to say. He innocent.
Let me tell you, Lewis is a good guy.
That's a good man there.
That is a good man. That's a black king right there. Let me say, Lewis.
He tried.
He tries, and he just wants his family.
That's it. He wants his best friend, and he wants his family together.
That's it. He wakes up every day with family on the mind. His wife, his kids. He grinds for them.
He wants to be loved.
That's it. Lewis just wants to be loved, and there's nothing wrong with that.
He is feeling a little unappreciated.
He is feeling, Cherish said it best, feeling really unappreciated. Okay?
That song was made for Lewis.
Taking my love for granted, baby.
They said that.
They said it. And I don't know how much more I could take from you. He doesn't know. He's at his breaking point.
Literally. At his breaking point.
Because how much love can you give someone and you don't feel reciprocated? It breaks you down.
It makes you think, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? When will they see me and love me?
How? Yes. So these are the questions that Lewis is navigating through. Okay?
For years.
Oh, yeah. At least 16. At least 16 years. He is going through it, and he just wants to get back.
He's innocent. I felt so bad for him.
I know. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Lulu.
Lou.
Let's get into episode 7. First of all, we have Lewis living his life, ready for the day, working out, getting crunk to some Meek Mill. That is always a song to get you lit.
Yeah.
So he goes to pick up his kids.
Yeah. He's a dad.
He's a dad. Dad first. And he is a number one dad. Like, you're not gonna see him slacking. He's gonna be at the parent teacher meetings. He's the associations. He's there.
He knows the teachers. He knows the kids in the class.
He has a schedule, after school activities, everything.
He's
there.
dad.
He's that proud dad. So he goes to pick up his kids, minding his business.
Yeah, he's just waiting.
Here come this lady, soccer mom ho. I'm calling her soccer mom ho. She just you can tell Lewis and Jack's relationship is not even 5 minutes off the grid, and you're already plotting.
Yeah. She
Back
heard
up.
through the grapevine.
Yes.
Listening to her kids talk.
And she couldn't wait to say, oh, you know how it is with single parents. Like, we're not the same.
Right. 'Cause I'm divorced.
I don't know what you're doing. And she's very it's clear that she's trying to get a piece of Lewis.
Because she heard, they're separated. And she's like, and I'm divorced. So you're almost there.
Yeah. So come on to the other side. I'll help you get over. And Lou's like, chill. We're figuring some stuff out.
First of all, he said, who are you?
Right. So I'm Leilani's mom or whoever. Doesn't ring a bell.
Oh, okay.
Sure. And then she's like, take my number to call or chat or, play date. Okay.
Sure.
I guess.
That's what parents do.
Sure. Let's exchange.
Yeah.
He's not thinking nothing of it, but she's real open. I hope you use it. I hope you call me. Back up. Mm-hmm. And I just love how we let Jax do whatever she wants. We let Jax hang and slang, but the minute Lewis, back it up. Where's your wristband, lady? Get away from him. But Jax be like, go, girl.
Now, we were never rooting for Jax.
We never was go, girl.
But
we never was upset.
We never was upset. We was just like, okay, they're separated. She's having her fun.
Why can't Lewis have his fun?
Lewis can have. That's why I say he's innocent. Lewis can have his fun.
But I want Lewis to have his fun, but also I think I just don't like her. Mm-hmm. Like her energy was just calm down. If it's gonna happen, let it happen organically. We know Jax, I think because what it is, Jax and Damon have history. So we let it slide. Yeah. So this lady a little too thirsty for me.
She does come off a bit aggressive.
It's a bit aggressive. Mm-hmm. It's a bit aggressive. So in another car, we see Derek.
Yeah.
Derek.
That sounds right. Because I was about to say Brayton, and that's not his name.
Brayden.
Yes.
That's the one.
But it's actually Derek.
It's Derek. So Derek is in the car with his wife. He's pissed.
Big mad.
The night before she came home 2-3 o'clock in the morning just from laying it down on Kalisha's husband. But hey, she said she was out with some friends.
Yep.
And so he's just looking out the window. Since when you and Kalisha's husband are friends? He got footage. He got receipts.
Who is the private investigator that gave you this information?
William? Will, is it you? Are you working on, is this your new job, Will? I can see you being Will.
I can see it.
So he got the receipts and she just I need to do what I need to do to protect my family.
Yeah.
I'm going to do whatever it is.
Because I don't know what you're doing. Yours seems to be accepting that fate, and I'm not letting it happen.
I'm not. I got to do what I have to do.
Right.
Okay. You were breaking down the family. I'm building us back up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she, wants to know, the relationship with Alicia, did you love her or was it just a fling?
She has to keep asking this question because she knows deep down he was in love with that woman.
Absolutely. That woman, okay. Love. First of all, I just want to say, he lies to her.
Yes.
And says, you are my center.
And it sounds lovely.
Oh, that sounds beautiful. I would love to be someone's center. I would love that.
The center is zoomed. You're zoomed in. You're focused.
Of the earth. You are my world. That's what that is. So she's like, oh my God.
She's feeling reassured. Oh my God, he really loves me.
I'm a center. Kalisha can't say that.
Yeah.
But apparently.
That's his line.
Okay. Because when we get to the court, Fallon's on the stand.
Fallon with the glasses.
With Kalisha's glasses. She's on the stand and they made her read an email. I have a couple of things to say about that because let me just ask you this.
Yes.
Kalisha reads the email and the email is giving tea oh girl, I don't know. He's not leaving his wife. I don't know what I'm doing. Do you email your cousins your drama? Do you email them? Does that sound normal? No. Why would you be emailing your cousin, girl? No. I don't know. I don't email.
Anyway, girl, I'll call you later.
Right, girl.
are you lying?
Stop lying. Because, like, okay, writers, I guess they needed this for the court. But anyway, in this email, Kalisha also says to the cousin, oh my gosh, I love him. He told me I was his
center.
Sarah in the back, like,
and he's
like,
somebody said center? Who's that?
Center? Who said that?
Sir.
You
can't even switch it up.
You can't say you are my world. You're the number one.
Like, at least they can argue that. Yeah. Stupidly, but they can argue it. Like, well, he said, I'm his world.
Well, I'm his center. Who would you rather be, the world or the center? I want to be the center.
Yeah, center just sounds very classic.
It does.
Something about it's just like old romance.
Yes, love that. Now I would take that. So you're using that willy-nilly across the world? No.
How many centers do you have?
How many centers? I thought it was just one center, one core. Oh, you're on my core. What about a core? I could take a core.
I like center.
All right, we'll take center. We'll stick with that. But either way, he has two.
Yeah.
And there's no way you can come from that. Like we have you, so you clearly loved her.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you lied to your wife multiple times.
But what else is new?
Jack's friend happens to be a therapist. So they have a quick little therapy session. And Jax is like, listen, this guy that I've been messing with, he's fun, but like, that's all it's going to be. And he wants more, and I just can't give him that.
I just can't do it.
And the friend gave amazing advice. If you're dealing with someone and they told you they're looking for something you cannot provide for them, then you need to leave them alone.
Correct.
Did Jax follow that advice?
No. She constantly called Damon and like, hey, haven't heard from you.
Yeah.
Let's meet up.
Yeah.
Meet me let me write you a letter. Meet me at our spot. She didn't follow those directions.
No.
Now my question to you, do you make it clear in the beginning when you're dating what you want, or do you kind of let it flow and then see what happens?
I think that when I was younger, I was all about the flow. But as I'm getting older, I feel like there needs to be some standards set in place. Absolutely. To avoid any confusion.
And there'll be a lot of that. Yeah, I totally agree. I think definitely, I'm not going to say when I was younger. I'll say just last month. I feel like even myself or just women in general, we kind of let the men take the lead. Yeah. Or where does he want us to go? It's like, we have a choice in this too. Right. And I don't know if it's like, you feel if you're going to say, oh, I want a relationship, you're going to scare them away. But if you scare them away, they're not for you. Right. And it is what it is. It is what it is. And that's okay. Yeah. So you definitely have to be upfront. Like, why waste? Men, be upfront too. Yeah. Stop wasting everybody's time.
Yeah, there are some strange people out here that, like, when you play with their heart, they're going to make you regret it. Like, cause harm kind of thing. Like, they don't play about their love.
Like, getting revenge?
Yes.
I never dealt with that.
I don't think you would want to.
No. I definitely dealt with kind of like threatening their life. Almost.
Yeah. Men and women.
Yeah.
They both like, you play me, you're going to feel it.
Yeah. And like that pettiness, I can't deal with that.
It's a little pettiness. It's a little disturbed.
Yeah, mental illness. Yeah, of course. Illness. Mental illness is real.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you got to be, but you'll see those little red flags in the beginning. But when you're having fun, those red flags look like Six Flags. Yeah. So you're not even paying attention to them. Yeah. Pay attention to the flags.
Jax, she's talking to you.
I'm talking to you, Jax. Because the flags are there. Yeah. We've been peeping them, little Easter eggs.
Easter eggs.
And so we're just going to tell you to take a minute and think about that.
Yeah.
So at this point, let's get back to Lou. So Lewis is runs into Jamarion. And Jamarion invites him to a party. It's like, oh, it's just a game night. Couple of fellas, just, you know, real chill vibes. Lewis is like, you know what? I ain't doing nothing else. You know, I ain't got my wife, ain't got my kids. So might as well just go out. So he gets there, and Jamarion, it's a lot of ladies there. A whole bunch of people nobody knows. Like,
it was a full-out party.
It was a full party, not chill vibes at all. So Lewis is kind of like taken back, but he's like, you know what? I'm here.
Yeah.
We run into Soccer Mom Ho.
Soccer Mom Ho is there.
Yeah, she is there. Of course she's there. Of course she's there. Why wouldn't she be there? Giving Lewis the eye and still like, well, I didn't get your call.
Why was you expecting a call?
Lewis like, I didn't even save your number. You said you was whose mom? Like, he's not interested, lady.
At all.
But she's still trying to get in.
She's really like trying to make it known. Mm-hmm. I want you.
Yes, yes. She's not hiding it at all.
No.
So some time passed. Mm-hmm. And first of all, Jamarion hates women. Is that accurate?
Absolutely.
Okay. Jamarion is real like, you got to put them in the place. You got to check them.
Disgusting. Don't
let them disrespect you. You the man. And Lewis is kind of taken back. He's like, you know what? You're right.
I am the man.
Yeah, she don't appreciate me. She don't, all the sacrifice I did for her. And Jamarion's like, you know, that's why you got to put them in their place. And his cousin is kind of like, he's like, how about couples therapy?
Yeah, because he's like, all these things that you're saying she doesn't appreciate you for, you know, you agreed to do those things without her even asking. Yes. You decided to do it. And now you're upset that, you know, she's unappreciative of it.
Yeah, because when you decided to, you know, take a step back from work, focus on the kids while she went for partner, you said you would do it. So why resent her now?
Right.
I think for Lewis, his thing is just like, I did it for them, but when is it my turn?
Yeah.
When can I do my dreams? Like, he expecting her to do the same thing, but it's like, did she ask you to do that, or did you offer?
And what is your dream?
Because aren't you making video games? You look.
What is it that you want?
What does he want?
I don't know.
Lewis wants more time with Jax.
I think he wants her to make him a priority,
or just do a sacrifice as much as he did. Like, he wants her to be like, okay, let me not take this case. Yeah. Let me not go into work today. Like, stuff like that.
Right, because there was a moment where, you know, they're smoking, enjoying each other, being best friends, having a good time or whatever. And she gets a phone call. He was like, ignore it. Don't answer it. And she's like, but I need it for my case. And then that just like pissed him off and he left. Yeah. Like, he wants her to finally put him first.
That's what it is. You think it's a problem?
No, I think he's right in wanting that. But I don't know.
Because it's like, she's a powerful woman with a powerful job. Yeah. And, you know, work is important. Mm-hmm. But it's like, you can't let work overtake your whole life. Yeah. Where you're having an intimate, like, let's say you're at your daughter's wedding. You go, oh, I got to take this. Like, it's a moment.
You need to create a balance.
A balance and create boundaries.
Yeah. All of that. All the bees.
All the bees. So they have this conversation, and this kind of amped Lewis up to like, you know what, I'm going to confront her. Mm-hmm. F this. I'm with you, Jamarion. Yeah. Jamarion's not the person you want to follow.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Because when Lewis is taking a loop around the house, what did he find when he opened up door number 1?
Oh, he finds Jamarion in the whole threesome with Soccer Mom Ho and some other chick.
Yes. Yes.
And that caught him in a daze.
Lewis was stuck. And Soccer Mom Ho was like, you see? Like, you saw, like, this could be you. Soccer Mom Ho, please.
Please. But, you know, we're sort of led to believe that, okay, he's finally just going to give in and do his own thing because Jax is doing her own thing with
Why are we led to believe right there?
Because of how it ended. Well, how that scene ended. It like went black, like as if he went inside the room, but he didn't. Oh. He went to go see Jax. And confront her about how he's been feeling. Wrong time and place.
Wrong time and place. I think he saw that image and he's like, I I don't want this life. This is Jamarion. You're cheating on your wife. You're having a threesome, and you're talking all this like, I can't take advice from this man. This is not what I want.
I think it's about I think it's kind of like, I don't want this life, but I could have this life. But let me talk to this woman one more time to see if she understands where I'm coming from, because that really could be me. I could be on that wave.
Right. So let me, should I, let me know.
But the way he approached her was wrong.
I don't think so. Because Jax was very standoffish. Cause like we say, they're best friends. They love each other.
Yeah.
They have a great bond. And she was saying how stressed she was at work. And he's like, oh, come here. And she said, no, it's all right. He's like, I can't touch you now. I can't even give you a hug. And that's when everything went left.
It went left.
And Jax got real hood.
Real hood?
She my nigga, like, whoa, Jax. Ma'am.
Because, I mean, she has some valid points. Like, all he's talking about is his feelings. It's like, what about her feelings, too? Like, you haven't asked her about her feelings. You're just telling her how you're feeling, which is great. But let's have a discussion. It's not so, like, pointing the finger at her.
Yeah. And giving the ultimatum.
Right.
But I also think that Jax, both of them, Jax and Louis, they don't know how to have a conversation.
No.
Every time they approach this situation, it turns to a big argument.
Yeah.
Every single time. Because neither one of them are listening to the other person.
Right. They just want to win a conversation. Yes. And she goes into it with lawyer eyes.
Yes. She goes in lawyer mode. Well, the case is, no, bring it down.
This is your marriage.
This is your marriage. Bring it down. We're not in front of the judge. So all in all, well, basically he said that, he gave her another ultimatum. Yeah. Like, you need to tell me what you want, or I'm really going to be done.
Right.
And she's like, I can't give you that answer.
Yeah. She can't give nobody answers.
Nobody. She can't give Damon. She can't give Luke. She's like, I just can't deal. I can't deal with neither one of y'all right now.
Well, she's still dealing with Damon. She's still sleeping with him. She's very much like, you can have my body, but you cannot have my heart. I'm sorry.
Yes.
And he's very much like, I want it all.
I want it all. I want it all.
Okay, I can't have one without the other. You need to promise me.
He did. He said,
promise me.
Very, very possessive.
Very possessive, and not at the right moment. Like, she's in ecstasy at this moment.
So
like,
she'll say yes to
anything. Y'all having
anything.
sex at the moment. She said yes to anything. And he's just like, in his mind, he's like, yeah, I got her. She goes to go take a shower, and who's texting her?
William,
the security guard.
He said, call me back ASAP. It's important. Answer the phone.
I don't care what happened between us.
This is something else. Call me back. And so I got a lot to say about that, but I'm gonna save it for the QCC.
Yes.
But I got some things.
Yeah.
Predictions.
But what Michael did,
what he did,
was delete those messages.
He did. First of all,
who taught you that?
What you know about iPhone?
What you
14?
know about iPhones?
What you know?
Delete.
How you know you gotta swipe? You don't know nothing about that.
It's in the cloud. What you know about that?
It's in the recently deleted. You don't know. Put the phone down.
Who taught you that?
Who? You ain't had no time to learn about no iPhone. Okay? You know about the sidekicks and the Blackberries. Stop it.
Stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. So the next day or whatever, we go to Jamarion and Chanel's daughter's birthday party.
Yeah.
And so Louis kind of goes up to her. They talking in code about the night before.
Right.
And like, oh, I didn't know y'all had an open marriage. She's like, she don't know nothing. She don't know nothing. So it was like, Louis is kind of taken for a loop, like, okay. And then Soccer Mom Hope was there, helping packing the goodie bags when she just had her goodies.
Yeah.
In Jamarion's face.
Right. Smiling in this woman's face.
Yes, and helping.
You were sitting on that man's face.
Yes!
How dare you?
How dare you? And you think you think this is cute?
Listen, Trifling. I get it. You're recently divorced. You want to be out here.
You know how many other men? Why are you doing this in your close group?
With a married man.
Married man. Go somewhere. Oh, I was sick. I was sick. Okay. And so that, and you know, like, cut this out, Dre. I don't know what I'm saying.
So that kind of makes Lewis think like,
Yes.
I don't want it to be messy.
Yes.
So let me just leave this alone or whatever. He goes to Jack's house later on that evening, and
well,
what happened?
Chanel pulls him to the side. He starts.
Oh, yes.
So Chanel, after the party, Chanel put himself like, "Oh, I really want you and Jax to work things out." Like, I feel like she kind of said something like, "Have what me and Jamarion have," or something.
No, she said like, I get that at this moment she's like really happy. She's like glowing.
She's glowing, and Luz is like glowing. Every time I see her, she rolling her eyes. What's she glowing about? So it pulls him on a rampage. He got to interview the whole community. He goes. He
becomes investigator now. Like,
yes.
sir, I thought you were into tech. I thought you was into gaming.
He's like, what did Jack say to you? Go to Jack's mom. What, has she said anything to you? Trying to figure out who is putting a smile on her face. Because he knows.
Everybody except for Jax, he's asking.
Yeah. Go to Jax.
Yeah.
She's the source.
Granted, she'll curse you out for asking her questions because that's not your business.
Absolutely. And then the mom, Jack's mom is like, you know, take it like me and Paul. Ma'am, don't compare. Don't compare.
And then she also had mentioned like, oh, what had happened with her and Paul. He's like, what happened?
He said, what happened with it? Oh, you know, the drinking.
I've been married to this woman 16 years. What happened?
What happened? So obviously we know there was definitely some sexual assault. Lewis don't know that.
No, he don't know his wife.
She didn't tell him.
She didn't tell him all of her business.
Her real, her dark skeleton. So the mom got out of there. She was able to maneuver that, but please.
So he finally goes looking for Jax because he wants to ask the questions that need to be asked.
Of course.
But when he gets to her house, you know, the babysitter's there, and she's like, she went out with a friend for coffee, but she gave this address in case of an emergency.
She gave her up. Gave her up, ma'am. Gave her up.
He tracks down that address.
Yes, he did.
He look over to the left.
The babysitter's like, it's my shift is over though.
Like, are you going to take your kids with you?
Go ahead.
So he looking out the window. Who he see?
He see Miss Jack Stewart canoodling with a certain ex-con.
Yeah.
Damon.
Caressing his face and all.
Yes, she did. And he calls her phone like, oh, you want to play?
Yeah.
Let me call. Let me see you pick up. She said.
Not important.
Meanwhile, he don't know. Something could happen to your kids.
She said, if it was an emergency, he'll text me.
Text me. Continue. Tell me more. And Lewis gets out the car like, I'm about to.
He sees red. He sees red.
You want to play?
I wanted him to go in there so badly.
I wanted him to bust through those doors, have her shook.
What was she gonna say?
And
I wanted to see Damon get out of character.
You know, he would have. Ooh, he would have moved that table. What, dude? Oh man.
Next thing you know,
not the knife in the neck.
Just saying.
Going back to the trial. I mean.
Just saying. Just saying.
So let's be happy he didn't go in.
No, we're happy. We're
happy he didn't go in.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. He's still with us. But you know, Lewis said, I ain't even wasting my time.
No.
You want to do this?
Mm-hmm.
I got something for you. So he goes into villain mode.
Yeah.
This is how villains are born.
Yeah, he hit us with the Lawrence at that moment.
He did. Sure enough, he did. He said he didn't go straight to he sat with it for a while. He said,
what am I doing? What am I waiting for? Who am I waiting for? Why am I waiting?
He said, how am I waiting? And then he called Soccer Mom Ho and put it on him. Mm-hmm. And they went off. Yeah. She couldn't wait.
She was waiting by the phone.
She was like, why won't he call me? She was so excited. So he
tells his brother,
yeah,
I'm done with Jax.
I'm done. And brother's like, all right, I'm with you. We roll out. That's it. That's it. So apparently he's done with Jack.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did anything happen with the trial in this
Yeah,
episode?
the trial. So with the trial,
I just know some paperwork was missing.
yeah, that's basically the there's holes. If one thing Jack's gonna do, she's gonna find the loopholes. And there's apparently someone had altered the evidence of the scene. There was extra fingerprints that they did not run. There was paperwork. There was a witness that wasn't there. There was so much stuff that was not accounted for.
Yeah.
And Jack got to the bottom of it.
Right.
So now they're trying to figure out who that third fingerprint was. It wasn't Braden and it wasn't Kalisha. So who was it? We need to know.
Who was it?
So let's go into the writer's room.
Yeah, let's do it.
QCCs. So I want to really start with, the phone. Okay, there we go. This is my friend though. She always got my back. You always know what I'm trying to say. So, predictions. I think.
Come on, say it.
Let's say
it.
I think that Damon is definitely the one that got her choked up. And Will knows something.
That's right.
And he said, call me ASAP. That dude you running around with ain't safe. So that's why Damon was like, delete.
No evidence, no face, no case.
Yes, so we here.
Because he do private security.
He does.
So he probably, either ran Damon's name through like whatever software,
whatever database,
or he was following him.
Oh yeah.
And he found out, something about Damon.
Yes.
And he's like, your life is in danger.
Call me ASAP.
It doesn't matter about what happened between us.
I don't even care no more. I mean, you still made a mistake.
We'll talk about that, but your life is important right now.
So obviously, cause like it's not like let's say the text was like, oh, I miss you.
Yeah,
I want to see you.
It was nothing like that.
It was, I need to talk to you ASAP. So why do you care?
Right. Granted, he's jealous. He's insecure.
Yes, he is. But it's like if you cared about me, you would say, hey, somebody's calling you. This is important. Stop playing. Damon, you're guilty.
Damon, something's shifty in those eyes.
Higher up on the board.
It's those eyes.
I don't trust them. I don't trust them.
And if she tells him this is over, he gonna kidnap her.
He gonna kidnap her and lock her up and put a gun to her head. Yeah. Which we know. We know.
So he's on the board. He's in the number 1 spot now.
Number 1 spot. Congratulations, Damon. That's you. Do we feel that Lewis is legit villain era? F everybody.
I think it's justified. He's innocent.
Is it just
like you said, Jax is freely doing her own thing. She's not caring about Lewis. She's not caring about, how messing with Damon can affect her family, her marriage. She don't give a damn. She's thinking about herself only.
That's it.
So Lewis is going to do the same.
He's like, what am I waiting for? You want to play? I thought we were taking time, working on ourselves, and we're going to meet in the middle.
Yeah.
You out lollygagging and canoodling. Caressing the face?
Who this man?
Nah. So that he's acting out of anger,
as he should.
Yeah. Pettiness, sure. Revenge,
justified.
Sure.
I mean, he would look like a fool to just sit back waiting for her whenever she's ready, if she's ever ready.
And Jax gave me the energy, like, let's say Lewis rolled up on you. Like, what are you doing? Jackson was like, boy, get in your car. Mm-hmm. Boy, we'll talk about this later.
Where are the kids?
Did you get them? Did you pick them up? Where the kids? But Jax, come on. Also, Jax, you and him switch days. You should stay home with your kids.
Yeah.
Save that date night for when you don't have the kids. What are you doing? And that's priority.
That's what the babysitter's for.
But if it wasn't even her night, she was watching the kids for, or was she?
I don't know, but I know she said she was. Did she call in the babysitter for an emergency?
Yeah. Cause Lewis came home like, where's Jax? Like, oh, she had to go meet a client. Ain't no client.
Ex-client.
Ex-con. Okay. Do we feel that they're really done?
I don't think they're really done. I think that they should listen to the friend's advice and go to couples counseling. Wasn't it one of them had suggested it? She had suggested it. He never wanted to go.
Yeah, he said, I don't need anyone telling me. He felt like that therapist would just be on Jack's side.
Right. But the male friend said, that's what helped me and my wife is couples therapy.
They need it.
Yeah.
Because their problem is rooted in a lack of communication.
Right.
And a lot of things that they probably don't feel like they're doing to each other.
Yeah.
So I think they should do it. A question. With Damon and Jax, would you ever go through your partner's phone?
No, I would not. I feel like going through a phone is a sign that you don't already trust that person.
Yeah. And if I don't trust you, why am I here?
Right. It got to go.
How to go? Have I peeked down when they're on it?
Absolutely.
Sure. A little eye?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, the phones are bright.
It's bright. If a notification comes on, what's
that?
Okay. That's it.
That's all.
Who's calling?
But I'm not going through your phone.
I'm not putting your fingerprint. No. Putting your face. No. Who got time for that?
While you're asleep.
Who got time for that?
It's too much. It's way too much investigation work.
No. I don't have time. I'm sleeping. But if it's a little, okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
But what Damon did, deleting messages, psycho.
Cross the line. Out of line.
Psychotic behavior.
Damon's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think right now everyone else is on pause. Damon did
suspect.
it. Damon did it.
Suspect. Yeah.
Absolutely. Kalisha's case, we didn't get too many new leads. So we're going to keep the same three that we have.
Who were?
The partner, the husband.
And Sarah, right?
And Sarah. Do we have the husband up there? The partner, Sarah, and I guess Braden.
But yeah, Braden's up there, but he's at the bottom. He's still up there.
The husband. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the case right now.
The
cases.
So I'm just I'm good.
Okay, so that's all for this week.
Sorry, y'all.
Libations and whatnot.
This is why we don't ever drink on the show. But cheers to solving the case.
But we can't drink because of you.
She's right.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
Yep.
I know my friend.
She does.
Okay, so I'll close out.
Yes, please.
Okay. All right, guys. So that's it for this week. Follow us on all social media platforms at Seriously Podcast. Hey. Listen to us on all podcast platforms and watch us on Black Oak TV. We'll see you next week.
Yes.
Happy Thanksgiving. All right. Bye, y'all.